What is up, my people? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your boy Nassim the Dream. We are back after a long break after I took a vacation to New York City. Had a wonderful time, much well-needed vacation, and now we're back with this week, and I'm going to close off this week returning with my weekly segment of Singles of the Week. This is a segment where I like to break down some of the newest tracks and give them my thoughts, and I'm going to give you an official rating, so be sure to check them out all for yourselves. They are all linked in the description down below. Let's get right into these new singles. Beginning with this Lil Uzi track, NFL. Like, what the fuck happened in the studio, dude? This beat is clipping so hard. It is so crazy. It is such dog shit. Like, there's no way they thought this was good. This is absolutely ass. And then Sxwm is out with the track Sxwm featuring Quavo. And I'm a little bit on the fence with it. It's got a really nice swing to it. It's also pretty smooth. Quavo adds a really nice touch to it, but I can't help to feel like something important is really missing on here. Maybe even like a better drum sequence could have really just went all the way with this in the first two parts. Like, this can definitely be flagged with the green. I think it's like one of those tracks, but I'm gonna go with the yellow due to uncertainty. And then we got Grupo Frontera with the track AMOR PROPIO. This is another one that I felt like was pretty much on the border for me of really enjoying it or just being a little bit in the middle. Melodically isn't so fresh. It really does feel recycled. Some new Frontera will definitely excite most. This really isn't that bad of a jam. I think that I would really enjoy this for a barbecue, so okay. And then we got Macve and Lana Del Rey with the track Suburban House. This was absolutely magnificent. Really felt like I was translucent into this entire song. Gravity just does not exist in this melody. Like, it literally floats you all the way through the finish with its angelic harmonies. I really got to keep up now with Macve. She's on my radar. I never heard of her before this track, and man, is she really good. Big ups to Lana Del Rey for giving the reason why I know this girl now. This was brilliant. And then we got Poppy with the track Hard. Poppy really does bring in a remarkable melody on this. It's quite rewarding when it triggers into the pre-chorus. Still really happy she's playing with lots of noise pop influences. Very fitting to her talents. As far as the track goes, I think it could have went a little bit more farther, a little bit more sharpness into the finish, like something that really had just like a visceral death blow to it that really just topped everything off, but I still recommend it. Then we got Nora and Pure with the track Arbora, and I certainly do have a sweet spot for this sound because I'm absolutely loving what she's putting on the table. It's just like such a mystical experience every time, man. The textures really ensue the nature of a rainforest. It's got so much of it in here. I could damn near smell it, for God's sake. Like, I am loving what I'm hearing. It's so good. And then Polachek is out with the track Dang, and unsurprisingly, yet another exceptional track from Miss Polachek. This production is just absolutely absurdly perfect. Also super odd samples. They oddly fuse what sounds like screeching noises from a bow of a violin with noises of what sounds like someone speaking with water in their mouth. It pans off so oddly. Like, it's so hard to grasp to really see what it actually is. It's amazing to see Caroline prolifically sing and write and produce with these profound pieces, because she really needs to get more credit than she already gets, because this is just great material. And then we got Dolly Parton and Miley Cyrus out with the track Wrecking Ball. So this is already comical to begin with. Thinking about Dolly Parton singing this track is just already hilarious on its own. But these harmonies are just not good. I did not enjoy them. It orchestrates itself well towards the end, sure, but it's more just cool to see Miley sing with Dolly Parton. Other than that, I'm not a fan of this one. And then Danny Brown is out with a teaser of his upcoming new record. This track is called Tantor. This dude is an absolute menace. Coming on like this, sounding like he's about to whoop ass like Batman. Like, Danny is that dude, bro. This is so dope. This is actually Danny Brown turning into a superhero. You might as well make it real for that because of how crazy this thing goes. Real smoky finish to it. It is awesome. Then we got ELIO with the track Sorority. I thought ELIO was about to go straight bluegrass for a second when she teased in those banjos, but nah, she's just jamming in with some banjos. Still interesting to really fix this in with this kind of indie pop. Small changes like this really do go a long way, and simplicity can really work at a lot of times, and I think this is just a way to really make it work, and just a very simple way to have it figured out. And yeah, it really does make a good change for it. I like this sound. And then we got Mannequin Pussy with the track I Don't Know You, really channeling channeling in their inner My Bloody Valentine. This is really a love letter to them if you think about it. Same tone and everything is really ensued in here, just without the shoegaze and more indie rock this time. It's goth going noise with a little bit of new wave in here. It's a great blend. Mannequin Pussy really gets the flames on. And then we got CHVRCHES with the track City on Fire. And again, I'm not much of a fan of Martin Doherty singing, but this is a lot more acceptable this time. They really gave the vocals a lot more haze, a lot more distance, well supported from these colossals of ARPs that are just going around in the mix. Beautiful to examine. And they did really well in this one. I would say this is the green. And then we got Burgaboy and Benny the Butcher with the track Normal. And dude, this instrumental is just so dope. Sci-fi blends with grand pianos. Like, dude, there is so much elegance displayed in these departments with the rapping. It's also still pretty good. Burgaboy goes in with a lot more traditional trap flows, which works in my opinion. And Benny just does his thing, always, as usual. And altogether, you just get a pretty good hip-hop track. I like this. Then we got COBRAH with the track Tequila. You know, not as exciting as the past couple of new singles she's already came out with. This one's got depth, just a little bit too simple for me. Not really exciting with the highlights at all that's going on in here. Cleaned up well, but overall, it's just okay. And then we got REI AMI with the track Yellow Tape. I thought the transition points in here were very creative. They really do well at transferring the momentum on here. Singing is good and all, but not exactly a song that differentiates from the other R&B pop tracks, but I still recommend that you check out for yourself. And then Olivia O'Brien is out with the track Band-Aid on a Bullet Hole. This just sucks. This is just bland pop rock to a T. Also mixed in with some pop punk, recycled riffs from Nirvana that was poorly executed. Singing is monotone. And then Jockstrap is out with Taylor Skye onto the track A Good Girl. This is some very odd, sinister electro pop music. It's quite amusing, I might say. I mean, when you're in the moment in the track, it settles after the first verse, and it's not gonna be for everybody. It's definitely not gonna be for everybody. But I think if you keep going with the progress, I think it will have you pulled in at some point. I really do think so. But like I said, it's not for everybody. I still think you should check it out for yourself because I do think this is an enjoyable track. Kaskade is out with the track Brighter featuring Emmit Fen. I think this is pretty decent. It gets adventurous with its atmospheric elements. I don't care for the vocals so much, but it's a good centerpiece to explore the mind and soul, so it's pretty soothing. And then Floating Points is out with the track Birth 4000. This is a pleasant surprise to see Floating Points come out with his very talented abilities with some techno house. It's really, really cool to see. Great detail into the background features into this drop. I wasn't so sure he was actually going to lead with house structures. I just thought it was just kind of just a little bit of an attention getter. But yeah, boom, he just hits you right with it. And yeah, it's real, it's solid. Then J-Rock is out with the track Blowfly with Ab Soul. Very smooth noir style hip hop joint right here. Liking the classiness to it. Ab Soul in the chorus is just smooth. That's just the definition of this track. It is so smooth. Like, it's really, really classy. I really do like this. It's getting the green bean. All right, and then Mike Will Made It is also out with a new track. This one is called Different Brad featuring Swae Lee and Latto. I thought this was okay. It's very hype. It's very upbeat power trap. That is certainly a good return for Mike Will. This isn't something that I'm head over heels for, but the audiences will most likely dig it, most likely think that because of how energetic it is, they'll probably win them over no matter what. So I think overall this is okay. And then Wiki and Tony Seltzer is out with the track That Ain't Pat. I was expecting a lot more from this one. Wiki is one of my favorite rappers out of New York. He still displayed his craft onto this instrumental well enough, but it just doesn't resonate with me enough like some of his other songs, so I'll give it the yellow. And then we're going to continue into the track that I chose to react to for this week's reaction video. The track that I chose to react to is Charlie XCX and Sam Smith's In the City. Be sure to wait to the very end of the video to go check out the reaction. You're not going to want to miss it, where I give my full breakdown and my reasons for my rating. And the rating I am going to give is the yellow. Yeah. But then we are going to end off this week's Singles of the Week, ladies and gentlemen, with this incredible collab with Idols and LCD Soundsystem on the track Dancer. Like, my God, my eyes popped out of my skull when I seen these two names next to each other, guys. I'm here to tell you, it's better than what you think. That's right. It's better than what you think. This is an absolutely electrifying track. My brain cannot comprehend what's going on in here. The chorus is stronger than adamantium, more valuable than vibranium. This is the best punk track of 2023 that includes dance influences to me. It's immensely infectious, and this is brilliant work from the two, and that is why this is the single of the week. And that is it for this week's Singles of the Week, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, go on to like, share, and comment down below of what you thought of these tracks. Do not forget to check them out for yourselves. They are all linked in the description down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm going to catch you in the next one.